We welcome you back to Tri-West High School after a technical problems here. 59-56 here, so Ritter, they about stole that away. Dakin will put it up. Gets it to Miller. Five minutes, 27 seconds to go here in the fourth. As Ritter going to take this down, they will think about putting it up at three, decide not to. Get it back to Nate Smith, who brings it into Miller. Miller, guarding, gets it to, and he misses the shot, but puts it right back in. That was Devin Bolden. Once again, it's a 1 point game just like that.
7 quick points for Ritter. We knew they were going to come out after that timeout fighting, and they came out in a little bit of a press there too. Thankfully, we were able to beat it. Now, we have to make sure we are patient here on offense, run our stuff, and get good, wide open look.
Miller. And a foul is called.
Yeah, again, they're going to get aggressive here. We're going to have to be strong with the ball. We're going to have to meet our passes. We're going to have to make good, solid, fundamental passes.
It's Miller here. Back to Ward, back to Miller. He will put it up. He gets it to Daniel.
Oh,
foul,
that
went in. He'll come there. He'll shoot 2 shots here. Try to make this lead even bigger.
Well, I tell you, one thing I love about Daniel Thomas, and there's a lot to love about him, as a freshman, he is not intimidated to be in the paint at all, at any time, whether it's driving or right there coming off the screen, catching it in the middle of the lane and going up with it. He's a feisty player. You love to see that.
Thomas will miss his first shot there. So still only a 1 point game, but he luckily will have one more shot. He will make that one. Just under 5 to play. Smith guarded by the freshman Thomas. Smith puts 3, not gonna fall. There should have been a foul there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Dakin puts it in. What we don't want is this game to get out of hand.
Yeah.
We don't want anyone to get hurt right before sectional start for either team. That foul will go against Paris. That's his second.
We got to be smart with our on-ball pressure here. Move our feet, keep our hands off.
Smith guarded by Thomas. Blocks out by Bolden. Puts it up, tipped away. Miller gets it.
Yeah,
foul will be called.
I mean, that's been happening all game. I'll just say that.
I am surprised Ritter's coach has not been teed up yet. He has been yapping a lot.
I think it's getting close. If there's another outburst, they're probably going to see a technical. Oh,
Ward.
nice little. Good job.
Oh.
Well, I didn't see that, but okay.
Oh, my.
I was just getting ready to say that was a nice job by Wes of not trying to push that up, of actually coming down with it.
Puts up 3. No. Miller rebound. Paris.
Nice find.
Ward about lost it. Oh!
Tell you what, I'm going to keep my mouth shut because I want to be here for the end of the game. I'll just say that.
You let the coaches leave. We don't want to leave. We want to give you this excitement. He will lose that out of bounds. Back to the Bruins.
Boy, both teams are just exchanging turnovers here the last couple minutes now. Something that's important here as these substitutions are coming in from both teams, this is where it gets really important to know the scouting report. You got to know who's on the court, who's your shooter, who's your driver, who's your rebounder, right? You got to make sure you know who's able to do what on the court at any given time.
Dakin here, guarded by Smith, gets to Paris. He wants a 3. I don't think he's going to take it. He'll bring it for 2. Gets to Ward. Oh, blocked, but he thought about doing a slam down.
Yeah.
And would have ended this game almost.
That was a little ambitious there by West, but hey, I mean, you got to love going up hard with it.
You got to have fun on your own senior night.
Oh, nice look.
Ward! Oh! Blocked
Boy,
by Bowden there. No fouls called.
I mean, contact is contact. I don't care if it's hard or not. You got to call it both ways.
That's blocked.
Where's the travel there?
Oh. So
that's the same thing down here.
One-sided.
This guy. I mean, that's the same thing that just happened down here. And I don't know. I guess that's why I'm not wearing the whistle.
Smith, only a 4-point game here.
Good closeout on the shooters.
Smith puts it out.
You'll give him that.
Does not fall.
Yeah, that's a tough contested 2-point shot. You'll give him that all game.
Daniel.
Bang!
There we go.
Come on, get back.
Timeout, Cardinal Ritter. That's what we needed. The freshman making an impact in his first year at Tri-West.
Yeah. Boy, Daniel has been, I mean, just monumental tonight. You can't say enough about what he's brought to the game here tonight. Now, we got to be careful with stuff like that, not getting caught up in it. You know, you don't want to showboat or gloat and give up something in transition, especially against this team. If you're overdoing theatrics and stuff and they're pushing the ball up the court, you got to get back. .240 left. Super good atmosphere here. The last home game of the regular season. Just a reminder, the Bruins will play next Friday. They got the bye-in sectional, which that could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing. But they will play at Frankfurt against the winner of Frankfurt and Danville. So another shot to face the Warriors and try to beat them twice in the season. Yeah, I think this shows that they competed the way they have tonight against this team. They can compete against anybody in our sectional. On the court right now, Paris, Thomas, Miller, Dakin, and Ward, both seniors, getting themselves on the court in the final game here at Tri-West. Smith brings it out, guarded by the freshman Thomas. Good talk there by Ryan. Cuts it, he trips, but they call a foul. Boy, that was close. There was a little bit of a bump there, but I thought it was mostly a trip. He just stumbled over his own feet, but he did get shoved a little bit there. Yeah, that's offensive. And they'll call that as Paris gets faked, but they will send it the other way. I don't know what coach is arguing about. I mean, he just put his arm out and shoved him off. I don't know what, you know, that was right in the middle of everything. .218 left. Bruins up 65-58 here in the fourth quarter. Paris gets it. This is a huge possession right here, Connor. You get under 2 minutes if you could get a bigger lead here. Blocked. Oh my, Smith brings it down the court. Puts it in there. 5-point game, 2 minutes to go. Miller. Yeah, that's unfortunate there. That's just a good play on their end, getting the block and getting out in transition. We can't get too stagnant here now. We got to make sure that we're running our stuff. Got to meet your passes. Coach might want to think about a timeout here at some point. Paris. Yeah, there it is. And they will. Timeout. Good timeout there by Coach. It got a little stagnant there. Ball sticks in your hand. You risk getting a count call or a live ball turnover. You'd really like to keep this at or above 5. with 1:30 to go, if you can keep it at or above 5 down the stretch, keep it a 2-possession game.
Some more points here. This one may be over.
But still a lot of basketball left to be played, like we said. These guys have played their hearts out tonight to come back from the onslaught that they faced at the beginning of the game. Ritter came out on fire. Kellen and West kind of struggled a little bit shooting out of the gate, but they never dropped their head. They kept their head high, they kept playing hard, and that's the sign of a champion right there when you can do that. When you can fight through adversity, when you can work hard when things aren't going your way, man, that says a lot about who you are. And every person over there in a Bruins jersey, I think, can say that they've done that tonight.
So 1:30 left to play. Final home game of the season. So this has been a great season. Our first season of covering all the home games from Tri-West High School for basketball. Looking forward to adding some baseball games this spring and then football coming in the fall.
Yeah.
Little twist with our little pregame show we're working on, Bruins Game Day. He puts that in, and that may seal this one. 7-point game. They don't score here. We can say good night to the Raiders.
Just got to be smart.
Dom is about to stole it. Lost it. Ward. And that will about do it. The Bruins, who since have not lost since the Greencastle game.
Smart move here.
The foul is called.
Boy, coach is really upset with his team over there right now because he was calling for a foul with about 59 seconds left, and they let about 15 seconds run off the clock there. I mean, it's only a 7-point game, right? So, I mean, you know, if you get a foul and a couple missed free throws, there's plenty of time still to get back into this thing, but they let about 15 seconds go off the clock right there.
So Miller will come
these free throws would
shots.
be huge if you can get this to 9.
These 2 go in, I think we could say
yeah.
Good night. First one falls. So going back to the thing about baseball, we are trying to get it to work so we can travel to some games, bearing the other school's permission, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome to be able to do that. There's a lot of exciting things, and before we end this broadcast here tonight, while we still got time, I want to, say thanks to you and Lane and Landon and everybody that's helped chipped in. Logan, this season, kind of on the fly doing this. You guys have done a fantastic job. For those of you guys that are listening and watching at home, this is pretty much a student-led thing, right? So kudos to you guys for the work that you've put in and all the ideas and concepts that you've come up with throughout the season.
And thank you for your help as well. You've been great
Absolutely.
on our side for every game we've done this season. From the 2 girls games we did to all the guys games, from Mr. Bruin Show, from just everything. This has been a great season for us, our first season. Looking forward to adding a lot more next year.
Yeah, it's exciting. We want to showcase the great things that are going on here at Tri-West. We've got a lot of great kids in this building, on and off the court, in the classroom. A lot of good stuff going on here.
So as we have 34.7 seconds left, the Bruins will end their season on a 9-game winning streak. Last one was the day after Danville, which you got to think. After that, it's just going to be tiring. So realistically, they would have played it better that one. Maybe a 10-game win streak. Greencastle's tough, though. Coach Strine, first year out of IUPUI, got the Bruins to their, I believe, 6th conference title in 60 years or something like that. And the last year, the Sagamore last year, they're in it. Unbelievable there. Clay City didn't go how we planned it, losing to Clay City in the tournament.
Sure.
We got a home game taken away from the Hendricks County tournament against Avon. But Avon is really good this year, so don't know if the home field advantage would have changed anything. Great atmosphere in every game this season. The students, the band.
Student section's been awesome this season. I mean, you really couldn't have asked for a better script, for how this has gone. Now, sectional time, putting my coach hat on for a second. records go to 0-0, right? Everybody in the state of Indiana makes it into the tournament. You know, Connor, that's something that not every state allows.
Yeah.
You know, not every state, every high school gets in a postseason play. So it's an exciting time here in the state of Indiana to give teams an opportunity to compete. You know, if the season hasn't gone the way that you'd hoped, if you haven't accomplished what you wanted to, it gives you that second lease on life. And for these guys, you're just hoping to keep the momentum going, right? You're just hoping to keep building off this 9-game win streak and hopefully, you know, shock Guerin Catholic, which I think is kind of the odds-on favorite at this point to win the sectional. So, yeah, there's a lot of great things that can happen here.
Hey, we weren't favored to win the conference by any means, so we're anyone to beat. We can beat anyone. Hopefully, we get to go play some games at Gainbridge Fieldhouse.
Oh, boy, how awesome would that be? I mean, you never know, and that's the thing about the high school tournament. You know, every year you look at who the favorites are, and I know there's all these Saragin ratings and strength of schedule and, you know, how did this team do in the regular season? Again, all that goes out the window when you get into tournament play. So I'm really excited to see what that group of young men over there can do. And I know that they're playing for a common cause, something greater than who they are as individuals. They're playing for that name on the front of that jersey. Yes. And that means a lot when you have a group that can do that.
Coach Strine in his first season here. First game against, I believe, Western Boone. That was youth night. And then all of this, we want to say thank you to the seniors for a great 4 years here. Wes Ward, Kellen Dakin, they have been huge for this program and building it up. Post game, if we can catch him, we will try to get Daniel Thomas for an interview. As you can see there, fans holding up the 20 for the Bruins leading blocker in West Ward. Students stand. That shot will go up, will not fall. Bruins close an amazing 2024-2025 campaign. Great season, 9-game win streak, first under Coach Strine. And now Ritter's just going to foul until this one's done.
Yeah, and I would imagine they'll probably start to call this off here after this one.
So Miller will shoot his shots.
Coach is probably going to try to get Wes and Kellen off the floor here too.
As Kellen Dakin will come out the court for Tri-West for the final time. I'm guessing Wes is next.
Yeah, and if you're watching at home and you're wondering, that foul was committed to get the stoppage to get Wes off before the end of the game.
As Ward will check out for the final time. And we will let this one end. Bruins will ride a 9-game win streak into the sectional next Friday against Danville and Frankfurt at Frankfurt. Woo.
Everyone's attention at this time. It's always special and great to win on senior night. It's always special and great to have a winning regular season, now 17-6. It's always special and great to win a conference championship, especially when it's the last one in the Sagamore Conference, 7-0. That being said, we are going to celebrate we had with more to come next week in the postseason. So if the two seniors could lead us and take down these nets, let's do it.
I am joined here by freshman guard Daniel Thomas after a very exciting win, 73-66. So how do you think your first season here at Tri-West went?
I think it went really well. They welcomed me to come to Tri-West, and I came here and they believed in me and guided me through the season. I know I'm a freshman in there.
Yeah, sectional will be huge. You have Frankfurt or Danville. You beat both, so I mean, you probably want Danville again though, because they're the huge rival.
Yeah.
So what are we thinking? Realistically, what do you hope for the sectional?
Well, I hope we come out and win for sure, but I wanna beat Danville again, and then go on and beat Gear. They're one of the best teams in 3A, and it'd be great to win a sectional. We haven't won it in a long time, as you see, so it'd be great to win it again.
So we'll let you go. Congratulations on the win.
Thank
go
you.
Celebrate with the team.
Thank you.
As I'm going to say some final words to wrap up this season, I just want to say thank you to everyone who helped us this year. Logan Spears, Landon Hoffman, Lane Gibbs, Coach Spears, and myself. This is Connor Ross signing off on the 2024-2025 Tri-West Sports Network basketball season. We will see you in the baseball season on March